and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, as we gather together to learn about the ways of the knights of old, we ask you to open our minds and our hearts to you. Send our guardian angels to protect us from harm, both physical and spiritual. Bless each man gathered here with the growth of his faith life, the courage to stand up for the faith, and the strength to be spiritual leaders. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Saint George, pray for us. Our Lady of Victory, pray for us. Our Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Which, along with our codes of chivalry and conduct, form the essence of the charism of the Order of Lepanto. From the book The Spiritual Combat by Dom Lorenzo Scupoli. For whoever has the courage to conquer his passions, to subdue his appetites, and repulse even the least motions of his own will, performs an action more meritorious in the sight of God than if without this he should tear his flesh with the sharpest of disciplines, fast with greater austerity than the ancient fathers of the desert, or convert multitudes of sinners. In the Bible, from Paul's second letter to Timothy, chapter 1, verse 7, for God did not give us the spirit of cowardice, but rather a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline. Now we have from Swordmaster Johannes Lichtenauer. This is the basic tenet of swordsmanship, that a man is always in motion and never at rest. And again from Master Lichtenauer, of the defense I shall not speak, for there is nothing to be said more than this. When your opponent cuts, you cut. When your opponent thrusts, you thrust. A man determined to defend his adversary's sword rather than to seek his defeat is a man already lost. These four readings, taken together, create the charism of our group. First, from Lorenzo Scupoli, whose book The Spiritual Combat was used by St. Francis de Sales in his daily reflections, we understand that we do martial arts not for its own ends, or simply because we find them interesting. Hey, let's face it, fighting with a sword is pretty cool. But rather we do this as we should do all things for the greater glory of God. In the next reading, we are reminded to be bold and to build our martial spirit because we receive the gift of that boldness from God himself. In the final readings, from the 14th century swordmaster Johannes Lichtenauer, we learn to be in motion in our lives, both for the art and for our spiritual journey. Master Lichtenauer also teaches us not to simply defend, but to combine our defenses with attacks in one fluid motion. While the teachings of Lichtenauer were not expressly meant to be applied beyond the martial art, we understand that there is a deeper meaning to his admonition as it applies to our dealings with sin and with the devil. As a group, we really mean to ignite the flame of masculinity in our members and hopefully to influence all Catholic men. We hold the idea of a new Renaissance man who is physical through martial arts, cerebral through the reading of classic saints and sword manuals, and religious through group prayer, individual prayer, and an active life in his family and in his parish. Deo gratias.
You got it. Oh, you got it. Double. Oh. Got it.
Whoa. Is that my kick? Yeah. It's followed by the technique.
How do you stop this? Is it supposed to
Oh, you got
To
it.
stop it, you just
Hold on.
No, tap it.
Oh, you got it.
Camera.
I almost ran out of room.
One more.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. Ah, you got it.
Martial spirit, which is what we're here to learn, is the mind, attitude, and wisdom cultivated by a real warrior. Think about that. Regardless of what you fight, it is your mind, your attitude, and wisdom cultivated by a real warrior. That is what we're trying to capture. So, what attributes make up a good warrior? Focus, determination, strength, agility. And now, we apply it to our spiritual lives. Focus. It's hard to pray. Focus. Use that focus. Determination. You know, when everything has gone against you in the day and you are dragging 11 o'clock at night because, you know, you had an argument with your spouse, your kid is sick, you had a work emergency, they called you at 10 o'clock and you had to go log on and try to fix the work emergency, and it's 11 and you are tired and you don't want to pray, say thank you God for the day. Determination is what gets you through that. Strength and agility. Use your strength to help people. Cleaning up somebody's yard, helping fix a fence, helping to fix a car, helping to that kind of service in the community is how you apply your strength and your agility to your faith.